What's going on, guys? Oh, I think I messed up my intro. I mean, what's going on, guys? Sam here, and I would say I'm back with another video, but this is like the first video I'm probably gonna upload on my Saminkus like extra channel. We'll see. This is like gonna be a channel primarily dedicated to more like unedited content, so it's like more if you want to just like get to know get to know the real me. I'm so quirky, but oh, hold on, I need to get this guy. What is this guy doing? Oh shoot, he has a bow, We are out of there. Yeah, okay, that guy's gone. Yeah, but anyways, I want to like dedicate this like YouTube channel to something that's like more like unfiltered, unedited, like the raw version of me. And so I want to like, I don't want to put too much effort into this, like in terms of editing, because I want this to be more like unfiltered, raw. And while I'm still like editing content that like I'm trying to like put effort into to get out there, this is like something to like upload on the side. So like anything that's like I guess this is like a video version of Twitter for me. It's like my thoughts, everything, blah blah blah. But yeah, I want to talk about just like my experience, like a recent thing that happened, college. And especially about this is the story of Mr. Bobby, my econ professor. Now his name isn't actually Mr. Bobby. I'm just giving him like a pseudonym because he still deserves some anonymity. Oh. Okay, it's kind of impossible to commentate. I gotta improve. I don't know how YouTubers can do this. Oh wow. Okay. Got him! Wait, there's another guy alive? Okay, I did not know that. Well, we'll look for him. But yeah, I want to talk about Mr. Bobby. He's been a very interesting econ teacher. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's probably the worst teacher I've had in quite a long time. And I don't blame him. So Mr. Bobby, he's like in his 70s, and he's just like teaching econ, right still, for some reason. But it's like, you can tell he doesn't want to teach econ, that he wants to do like a lot of research, but I assume like a lot of professors are like forced to teach because universities, like the budget's like getting cut more and more with every passing year, and by the minute, you can just feel the dollars draining away from higher education. Oh, wait, there's that guy. I don't... Hi, how are you? Good. I'm recording a commentary. But it's just like, just wanted to hear that. Hey. Look how happy he is. He's like, yes, I'm gonna bridge now. Oh, what? What is this? Anyways, ignoring what just happened in the previous game, back to Mr. Bobby. So we have this thing that as college students we're really privileged to have, and for those in high school or even middle school or lower, you guys are gonna really love this when you get to college, if you do decide to pursue a degree. And that's ratemyprofessors.com. Now for those of you that don't know what that is, essentially, if you want to see how a teacher teaches, you don't have to be in their classroom. You just can have a bunch of students from previous years tell you, okay, well this teacher isn't that great, or I really love this teacher. Usually it's more of the former. It's so a lot, like I said, like data tends to be like skewed towards hating on the professor, but there can also be good reviews. But so this is like my first time ever using Rate My Professors because I'm still a first year in college. So I go to ratemyprofessors.com, and I go to Mr. Bobby. That guy's gonna have a bow. He's gonna bow me. Yeah, so I go to ratemyprofessors.com, and I just see the review for Mr. Bobby, and I just see 50% of the reviews are like, would never take this class again, terrible professor. And I was kind of naive to think otherwise, but I can see now, like, yeah, they really meant it. I was like, no, this guy can't be that like bad. There's no way. No, wrong. I was very wrong. Not only does Mr. Bobby not want to teach, he cannot teach that well. So for the first few like weeks of August, when class like started for like university started their classes, Mr. Bobby just straight up like he just didn't show up to class, and I'm just like, where is he? Did he just like, did bro just forget that he had class? But it turns out he had like some surgery or something, and that's why he couldn't show up. That's why like he couldn't like show up to the first day of class. And I'm like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, for the entire first month of like August, the entire class was just so behind in microeconomics. And what's this guy? Okay, well, okay, that guy quit. Yeah. And you know, I really regret not taking microeconomics in high school, considering that I needed to do well in microeconomics to, well, principles of microeconomics, to get my major, like the core like part like credits for my major, and so I can actually graduate on time, yada yada yada. But since I didn't take AB microeconomics in high school, I have to take it in college, and that really sucked. But I guess like the silver lining is I got to witness Mr. like just a class with Mr. Bobby. And by the way, oh, okay, cool. And by the way, like, to give you a perspective on when I say like Mr. Bobby cannot teach that well, like there was this lecture when we were just like talking about the economics of opportunity cost, and then he like says, oh yeah, you know, my friend, I have a friend that's a, oh my gosh, this is like a football game. Yeah, he just brings up my friend. I have a friend who's a professor who's actually a dwarf, and I'm like, excuse me, what? And then he just goes on to talk about dwarfism for like the next like half hour, and I'm like, yep, I'm really making the best of my education here, making the best use of my time. And then like next thing you know, he just forgets what he was talking about. He's like, I forgot. Does anyone know what I was talking about? And I'm like, don't ask me. And don't even get me started about like just like how he uses technology. Like I don't know like how he's been teaching for like the last 30 years, and no one decided to like sit him down to just like show him how to use a computer. But I really can't blame him. You know, kids these days, like maybe like we're all too like nitpicky with that sort of stuff. But you know, Mr. Bobby's presentations are always fun to watch, but here's how like classes go on average. He rose up to class maybe like a few minutes late. Usually it's like a meeting he's in, and then he rose up, pulls out his like laptop, and it's always just like the most like villainous thing for some reason to me, like just thinking like we're gonna be able to like get out of class early because he's late, so we can just like skip class, because apparently that's a rule in college where if the professor doesn't show up for like 10 or like 15 minutes, you can just like skip the class. And it's always like at the last moment when you would think like you can skip class, like he shows up and it's like, oh my gosh, okay, we have to go through this. But it's just like funny, and he's carrying his like laptop, and you know it contains like his PowerPoint, his most, it's like the most standard PowerPoint you can ever find. Like the screen's like entirely like white. It's like white background, black Arial text, no proper like theme at all, and then like as he tries to pick out a slide to like sift through while he's talking about like quote unquote microeconomics, when it's really just dwarfism for the next like half hour, the computer just randomly shuts off, and he's just like, that's how it was at like the beginning, after like in September when he really got back from school, or like surgery, I mean, and so it's just like him explaining the slides. But then the computer shuts off, right? And then he's just like, how do I turn this back on? and so he has to log back in because the computer just like goes to sleep after 5 minutes or something. And now he just like, since he doesn't know how to turn it off in the Windows setting, and I kind of feel bad because like I probably should have like helped out there with just like turning it off. But he just had a dedicated student that sat right next to the computer with their hand on like the mouse, and every 5 minutes they're like assigned to shake, just like give the mouse like a little wiggle, so like we know that the computer won't shut down. And it's just like so funny to me. But yeah, I know I've definitely been taking advantage of like my opportunities at uni. I especially go on like I do a lot of, if you're gonna like go to college, definitely visit your professors during office hours. Like they can like tell you a lot of like good information, and also you get to know them on a personal level. So like when they grade, they might be nicer to you like during the grade, because they're like, oh yeah, I remember this guy, he was pretty nice, you know. And you can, and it also makes like communication like much better, and communication is key for a lot of things. But oh, this guy is, oh my gosh, it's that blaze that's bugging me. Oh no, 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 no. What's this? No, wait, what are you guys, bro? Okay, cool. Not gonna question it, but all right. Actually, I am gonna question it. This guy. Yeah, but I went on like a lot of walks with like my professor and such, that like I think I was kind of excessive there. Yeah, I think I might have been. Yeah, but I go on a lot of walks with my professor after office hours, because like I said, he goes on a lot of tangents, so I could be talking about marginal product or marginal like benefit, and then he the next thing you know, he's telling me about like his time in the Middle East, when he was like a D1 basketball player or something, but then he got cut because like he like shrank, and I'm just like, this guy's done everything, you know, like what hasn't he done? And you know, a lot of this stuff is just me trying to like go out, like, you know, he doesn't teach that well, obviously, and I think he knows that. He is pretty aware. So when we like do the assignments, it's really just a completion grade. Like we do these problem sets for microeconomics, and we just see a check mark on our paper, and I'm just like, I don't know what a check mark means, but it's just like, I'm like, what did I get wrong? And there's like no other marks on it. Yeah, it's like one of those teachers, and he's just like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, you graded it. What do you mean you don't know? And he's like, I said I don't know. And I'm like, okay, so you don't know. What are we gonna do about that? and to add on to that like problem that like compounds, it's like he doesn't. We're supposed to like use every other class I have uses an online grading system, so we can instantly see our grades online. But since he's like really terrible with technology, and again, I do not know how he's been teaching for the past 30 years, and no one bothered to like sit him down for it. But we don't have like Canvas, which is what we use to like track our grades. So we can't see like our grades update in real time after every assignment. So that makes things very fun. Very fun indeed. And especially like for my midterm paper, I didn't know like what I got. And it's just like, you know, it's just like he has some like insane curve, right? And like on the midterm paper, it doesn't show like what you got wrong, and like it's just such a problem in general. That guy better let me take that chest plate. Thank you very much. I got this chest plate. Thank you. Oh, yep, that guy knows he's in danger now. Oh my gosh. I did some crazy enchanting. Like, we're gonna try. Yeah, so I didn't know what like I got for my midterm paper, and everyone's like really worried about the midterm because like again, there's not that many grades in the class because it's a college class. So we're trying to figure out like what our grades are. And you know, some of our GPAs depend on it, whether we pass or fail the class. And he's just like, I don't know what the grade is. I'm like, okay, well, it's fun. And I just got back from taking a final today, and I really don't know like how I did, cause the entire class is just so disorganized, and so it's just been like so problematic. But oh, okay, well, he survived. We'll get him next time. Oh, okay, now he's running. Okay, well, I don't know what to do in this situation, really. But yeah, the class has just been so disorganized, and it's just like, what do I do in that situation, you know? Like, I studied my best, like, there's no, like, proper feedback for the class, and this guy goes on tangents. And by the way, this guy, someone showed me, like, because like the teachers' salaries are public on the university website. This guy is making $300,000 a year from the university, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And it definitely is for the research, because if it's just for the teaching, definitely he's selling the university short. But yeah, I'm just like sitting here. I'm just like, oh my gosh, maybe I need to change my major, because I'm not majoring in economics right now. I'm majoring in something kind of close to it. Maybe like if I say it, people are just gonna be, ha, it actually isn't that close, but oh. Yep, we won. Great. Yeah, I mean, I took the final today for the class, and we'll see how it goes. I'm really I'm really trying for the best right now. We'll really see. It could be bad. I mean, I've already like accepted the idea that in all likelihood I'm gonna probably get like a C or maybe a B. I could hope for a B. But yeah, I'm not gonna be that surprised. But I'm just gonna hope there's an insane curve on the test. Yeah. Oh, what do you know? I don't see anyone here. Oh, wow. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, wait. Wait, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, that was kind of cheap. That I just, like, used my projectiles to, like, knock it down. Yo. But, yeah, that's been my experience at university so far. This has been my first semester. I don't know if this is going to make it onto the Saminkus Extra or Shorts, or Saminkus Extra or Plus channel. I don't know what to name it yet. I might name it probably, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments below, like, any of your, like, college experiences, if you're in college, or just school in general. I'm actually really curious to see how my viewers are. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my first episode on Saminkus Plus, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye.